Good afternoon, East Pike. We are excited to be broadcasting live again this afternoon with a special broadcast.
We'd like to welcome Mr. Springer back to EPTV. He's joining us to share some things that make him the proud principal of East Pike.
Good afternoon, East Pike. I am so proud to join the EPTV news team to share some more things at East Pike that make me proud. The first thing I'm proud of are the classrooms who earned the special lunch treat this month. Mrs. Rosendale's kindergarten class, Mr. Stubbe's first graders, Mrs. Patterson's second graders, and Mrs. Cupcella's third graders. These homerooms showed good manners in the cafeteria this month. I know the rest of the homerooms will be working hard to earn the special treat for October. The second thing I'm proud of also involves the cafeteria. There are students who are always doing the right thing in the cafeteria. This means they're using quiet voices, staying in their seats, and using good manners. The cafeteria workers are watching everyone's behavior and chose a student from each classroom who always does the right thing. These students are invited to a special lunch with the principal. That's me. The following kindergartners are invited in Mrs. Wilden's class: Declan, Mrs. Edmonds' class, Zoe, Mrs. Snyder's class, Brooke, Mrs. Bowen's class, Sienna, and Mrs. Rosendale's class, Colin. In first grade, we have Sydney from Mrs. Grimm's, Carter from Mr. Stubbe's, Oliver J. from Mrs. Heidenthal, Sienna from Mrs. Reed, and Annie from Mrs. Schreckengoss' class. And second grade students invited are from Clara from Mrs. Patterson's class, Connor from Mrs. McKee's, Kylie from Mrs. Soukup's, Kennedy from Mrs. Hawks, and Gavin from Mrs. Martell's class. And our third grade students who are invited include Mrs. Cupcella's class, Lily, and Mira from Mr. Whitehead's class, and Isaac from Mrs. Higby's class, and Jaden from Mrs. Bennett's class, and Hannah from Mrs. Jones's class. Your teachers will let you know when you will be joining me for lunch. I'm looking forward to having lunch with you and stealing cookies from all of you. We have had a great many things happening here at East Pike, the greatest school on earth. So great job, guys, in the cafeteria. I should say girls, because there's a lot of girls' names on that list and not many boys' names. I'll be watching for more ways that East Pike makes me proud. And now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Mr. Springer. East Pike is really the greatest school on earth.
And from the EPTV news team, have a great week.